Hello and welcome once again. I am Steel Walrus. You are awesome. And today we're back in Star Trek Online for, I believe, the 4th episode of our new player walkthrough of the main storyline of the game. We've just rescued a captain from her ship, and I guess she owes us a favor now, which is really cool. And Jorrel Quinn probably has another mission for us. We're going to close out of this window. And he is
Starfleet has lost contact
on the
with
con once
Federation
again,
Science
or comms
Station
once
in the
again.
Kasei system, because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
Okay. So, this is one where we'll actually get to choose an award. So if we want to go into phaser cannons, which are a little different, we can. Or we can stick with phaser beam arrays, which are more like the classic things. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Let's go ahead and accept this mission. And I'm going to make sure... I'm going to step away for a second and fix up our ship. So we'll go here. Make sure that everything we have is the way it needs to be. Okay, so I actually want to talk for a moment about some of the stuff that we got from that last mission. We went ahead and we got a new warp core, and we got a new set of shields. You'll notice on the shields, yeah, and on basically anything above 2, that there's going to be a little bracketed designation there. So let's see here. With this one, for example, sector speed. This is a little bit more focused on sector speed than it is some other stat. This one is, let's see, what is that? Disruptor damage. So this one is actually a little bit better at stopping disruptors. So this is really good for fighting Klingons and Romulans. Might not be as good for fighting against Cardassians, who I believe use phaser technology. This up here is more accurate. And then this down here is going to be, I guess, against control effects. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have control expertise. Because CTRL X, and then down there you see control effects and resist. Yeah, plus 7.5 Starship control expertise. Alright, so be sure to look at those things when you're figuring out your loadouts and whatnot. Like, what do you want to have going on for yourself? We can also do this here. This is going to be more physical damage resistance, it looks like, so that's pretty cool. Though it really looks like it's specialized in kinetic damage. So, I guess read that how you want to read it. I am going to grab this green rifle. And, well, I like having at least a pistol on hand. So let's talk to Eliza, or maybe Kolez. Kolez, you can go with that split beam rifle. That sounds fun. And Tavrel. I'll go with the... Oh, nope. It was Eliza carrying. Not a thing. We'll get her with the disruptor rifle. That's fun. Okay. Oh, and also, in this game, you got personal shields. Let's go here, and I can get to this. This is going to be better against disruptors, which is awesome. Now, nobody... I almost said nobody else has those. That's not true. Everybody has those. So, yeah. Also, you'll notice these are beam banks. So, these are a little bit more directed. You'll see a 90-degree targeting arc versus a 250-degree targeting arc, so that's more straightforward. That's more for fighting, if you're doing hit and run tactics. We can talk more about that in the future. We're going to go ahead and transwarp to our next task. And, yeah. That'll be awesome. Anyhow, I'm really enjoying this. I love this game.
And the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict. But there are many who oppose peace.
Oh, and again, if I haven't mentioned it, you've got Leonard Nimoy doing voiceover work, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and do Researcher Rescue. Should be fun. Oh, and I need that freaking rainbow metalloid. Melanoid? Yeah, melanoid worm. That sounds amazing. Alright, it's detecting Gorn ships. Get shields up, be ready for combat. We got 3 Bishop frigates right off our nose. And if that one's the closest, that's the one we're going to do our run on first. Let's go ahead and get our speed up. And... hit it. Burn. Well, that'll work out. Got it. Alright. Good Northern. And we can use our evasive maneuvers to get another slam dunk on that. We can scan the satellite. Alright, now we have the ability to go ahead and beam on down. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. Just beam to the station. If y'all want to read that text, go ahead and pause. Typically I'll give you more space. I just kind of blanked and went. So, my bad, but be sure to pause if you need more time ever to read anything. Right, we're here, and it seems like shit has hit the fan, and also... Let's, oh, talk to the scientist. Why is your world glitching?
They just stormed in and started shooting.
Right, did everybody escape?
There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires.
Listen, Lenny, I am...
The Gorn. They just stormed in. Not everyone. I'm coming with you, Captain.
That's my bad.
There's too much at stake.
I am much more concerned about reality phasing in and out of itself. Ah! I am on fire! No! Again, base of the fire. Base of the fire, right. Alright. Cool. And this is the only place I've seen that glitch in this game, so I don't know if it's me or if it's... and they're roughly always in the same spot, these, whatever you want to call them, anomalies. Alrighty, we've rescued all the scientists. Is that everything needs to be
There's
done?
another research team on Kasei
Oh, thank
4,
goodness.
involved in a dig at a promising site. Given
Because
what
that
the
was
Gorn
starting to
have
make
done
me
here,
ill.
I'd imagine that team is in trouble.
It's starting to make me queasy.
Captain, we have to check on them. If the Gorn have taken over the dig site, the researchers could be captives. Or worse.
Alright, well, thank you for putting up with that, those of you who did. I am straight up uncertain if there's anything I could do. So the Gorn are, and we got more ships on the scope. So let's go ahead and take care of that. It's Tuatara. Oh, okay, well we got one through. Oh boy. That hurt. I should have been watching for that. Right side, we are in his aft, and that's all of that. We can scan this hydrogen gas and pick up the goodies. Continue. Now we're going to take all. And now we're going to beam down. Alright. So we'll beam down to Kasei 4. I think they said Kasei. I'm not really sure which is correct.
This is the dig site that our team was working on. They
Hey,
set up
lots of
several
groundwork
shield
today.
generators to help protect the most important artifacts from further damage. There's a small encampment under the shield dome. The Gorn probably came in and took over everything.
Okay.
If we disable the shield generators, we may be able to get inside and rescue the other archaeologists. Look up. You can see the shield generator beams. We can follow those to find the controllers and turn off the system.
Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and chuck this up here. Yeah, see? That's why you want to use the grenades. Gonna really chill things out if you do your attacks correctly.
Shield power is dropping! What is going on?
The team
Okay, so there's
found
3.
remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn.
Again, you can look at your sort of top-down
Our
map here.
understanding of Gorn evolution is woefully inadequate. Are they even offspring of the Preservers? The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely without merit, but they would displace billions of people. A diplomatic solution could help to save Gorn heritage without disrupting Federation colonies.
Oh. Okay, so I guess that was something we could do. Now, if you don't want to use your map, you can also look and follow this beam here. Kind of helps you figure out where you are. And honestly, like, you know, if you get lost or something like that, you can just kind of follow it and it'll more or less get you where you're going. An artillerist. Ooh, that's a big boy. And there's a thing out there. We're not going to get sidetracked on it, though. This is a walkthrough of the campaign, not a walkthrough of grabbing everything I see. Go grab what's in this box. Take the blood pie and such.
More fluctuations! Increase the power to the shields!
Yes. I appreciate the voice actors in this game. They had fun with it. They had to have. And we're gonna run some more. There's not... doesn't appear to really be any stamina. It's kind of just a sprint until you're done sprinting kind of deal. Yeah, because there was no cooldown. I just started sprinting again. Okay, we're gonna head this way. And again, there's quite a few. There's 2 anomalies on this planet, so if you're looking for anomalies, you can go get them. Again, you'll get some dilithium, you'll get some crafting materials. It's a good deal. They always want to do that, but again, we're gonna kind of bypass that unless it's convenient for right now. We may do an episode where we just go out and look for stuff, if y'all want to see it. Hey, let's go get in there then. Alright, there's a thick boy in there. Yeah, boy, you thick! And he can throw things through walls. That's cool.
One to beam up!
Ah, he ran away. Silly lizard. He'll take the hypo. And it's time to beam up.
The other team. The Gorn must be holding them captive elsewhere.
We're too late. Okay, we'll beam up to the ship. It says the Elay detected Gorn starships approaching from the far side of the planet. If they kidnap the archaeologists, they should be aboard those ships. Locked onto your signal and can beam you directly to the bridge. Beam me on up there, Mr. No-Nose Man.
You are meddling in affairs you do not understand. This system was the home of our ancestors. It belongs to the Gorn by ties of blood and conquest.
Alright, and yet, ratioed.
We will not allow grave robbers and thieves to desecrate hallowed ground.
Skill issue. Alright. Now we hit him with the old razzle-dazzle. Here we're going to beam the hostages over. And, I guess we're done fighting them. And we're just going to warp on out. Alright, there you go. We've got the hostages back. Everybody's happy except for the Gorn. The universe is as it should be. Let's go ahead and hail the Admiral, and,
If the archaeological sites in the Kasei system
he's already
really
up.
are from a Proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work.
Alright, so that is our first, big encounter with the Gorn. Would be our second if we were playing original series. Let's go ahead and collect our award. I am going to go with the phaser beam array for now. However, the phaser cannon is pretty cool. So let's talk about this for a second. It's convenient that we also have the dual beam cannons here. And there's one other. There's also the turret. The turrets are 360-degree arc. They do a little bit less damage, if I remember correctly. You've got your dual beam banks that are 90-degree. So, you know, think of them as firing like this way, but probably more like this way. Okay? And then you've got your beam arrays that are 270. So they fire in kind of a, you know, 3/4 of a circle. And then your phaser cannons here are going to be 180 degrees. So they're a little bit more, you know, well, you'll see. So you've got 185 and 154. These are the same gun, or the same, like, tier weapon. This one can do a little less damage, but it's definitely got a broader arc, so you can keep applying damage from it at a broadside. We're going to go ahead and grab that for now. However, you can always grab things on, you know, on the market. Now, we've got...
Commander Burgess.
Okay, hold on. We'll talk to him soon. Let's go ahead and take care of what we've got in front of us, and then we'll talk to Burgess. So we just ranked up to Lieutenant. We're level 5. You can actually read here if you click on this. You can read all the stuff you get at each level. You can see what's coming up, where you get actually promoted to a new rank, where you get new ships. So that'll be level 10 for us. That's not too far off. You can also again see your commendations, which are another form of progression that allow you to get more titles, get more mission type things you can do. It's pretty worthwhile. But right here is the really important thing that we want to focus on at the moment, is skills. So skills enhance how your ship functions and how you sort of interact with your ship. We're going to lean into energy weapons right now. Over time, you'll get to where you unlock extra trainings. You'll get to where you unlock sort of forking bonuses. And then you can get really, really good stuff up here. You also get ground skills. I'm going to go ahead and grab... Let's go ahead and grab weapon proficiency. I'm just going to focus on attack. But you've got all this stuff coming along. And again, you can look at these. But that's how you do that. We also have a new box. We can open this kit reward. And there's better photon grenades or suppressing fire. I kind of like the grenades, so we're going to grab that. And we're going to go ahead and... let's see. Go over to our character, status. And apparently I can't run that yet. Oh, this is for a... I am a tactical officer. Oh, because I already have one. So, you gotta switch those out. Weird, but okay. We'll go ahead and put a new pistol on. And then we're gonna look at our ship. And make sure we've got our better beam array. And that's it. That's all the cool new stuff we got. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully you've learned some stuff here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. And on the next episode, we'll see what that guy wanted, who just reached out to us. Anyhow, I've been Steel Walrus. You've been awesome. And because this is Star Trek, obviously I gotta say it. Live long and prosper. Peace out.